Is your car acting up? It might be your MAF sensor. I'm Thomas, and today we're covering 7 key symptoms of a failing mass airflow sensor. Before we dive in, if you find this kind of automotive advice helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me create more content like this for you. Now let's get into it. 1. Check engine light. First up, we've got the classic check engine light. Now, I know what you're thinking. The check engine light can mean a million different things, and you're right. But when it comes to MAF sensor issues, there are some specific codes you should look out for. If you scan your car's computer, keep an eye out for codes like P0100, P0101, P0102, P0103, and P0104. These all directly relate to MAF sensor circuit problems. You might also see P0171 or P0174, which indicate that your engine is running too lean. While these can be caused by other issues, a faulty MAF sensor is often the culprit. Remember, the check engine light is your car's way of telling you something's wrong. Don't ignore it, especially if it's accompanied by any of the other symptoms we're about to discuss. 2. Poor fuel economy. Next up is poor fuel economy. If you've noticed you're hitting the gas station more often than usual, your MAF sensor might be to blame. Here's why. The MAF sensor's job is to measure the amount of air entering the engine. This information is used by the car's computer to determine how much fuel to inject. If the MAF sensor is faulty, it might be telling the computer that more air is entering the engine than actually is. As a result, the computer injects too much fuel, leading to a rich fuel mixture. This not only wastes fuel, but can also cause other problems down the line. Keep track of your fuel consumption. If you notice a sudden drop in your miles per gallon without any other obvious causes, like a change in driving habits or weather conditions, it's worth checking out your MAF sensor. 3. Rough idle. A rough idle is another telltale sign of MAF sensor trouble. When your car is idling, it should run smoothly and consistently. If you're feeling unusual vibrations, or the RPM is fluctuating when you're stopped at a light, your MAF sensor could be the culprit. This happens because the incorrect air measurement leads to an improper air-fuel mixture. Your engine needs the right balance of air and fuel to run smoothly. Too much or too little of either can cause the engine to run rough, especially at idle when the engine is most sensitive to these imbalances. 4. Hesitation. During acceleration. If your car hesitates or stumbles when you step on the gas, it could be due to a bad MAF sensor. This symptom is often described as a brief lag or hiccup when you're trying to accelerate, especially from a stop. The reason for this is similar to why you might experience a rough idle. When you accelerate, your engine needs more air and fuel. If the MAF sensor isn't accurately reporting the amount of incoming air, the engine won't receive the right amount of fuel for smooth acceleration. This mismatch causes that hesitation you feel. 5. Hard starting. Having trouble starting your car, especially when it's cold? This could be another sign of a MAF sensor issues. When you start your car, the engine needs the right air-fuel mixture to fire up properly. If the MAF sensor is providing incorrect data, the engine might not get the right mixture, making it harder to start. This symptom is often more noticeable in colder weather because the engine is already working harder to start in these conditions. A faulty MAF sensor just compounds the problem. That wraps up our look at the 5 most common symptoms of a bad MAF sensor. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or experiences with MAF sensor issues, feel free to leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive tips and advice. This is Thomas, signing off. Drive safe.